Here we have number 3, which is the quotient of the power. The quotient of the power, or the quotient rule, it states to divide two variables, right? You have to subtract the exponents, all right? So here's x to the 5 on top and x on the 2 on bottom. It becomes an x to the 3 and it's on top, right? So we can do this one. X to the 8 divided by x to the 2. This can be written as x8 subtract 2 on top over 1. So x to 8 minus 2 is x to the 6. It's really over 1, but no one really writes that divide by 1. So that's the answer. B, it's the same idea, but now you want to split the numbers with the letters. So we have 5, 15. 5 divided by 15 times, when we have x to the third, then we have x to the negative 2 here. So what I'm going to do is, I don't like to deal with this negative, so I'm going to bring it up. So it should look like this. 5 over 15 times x to the third. This goes up, becomes x to the 2. Do you see that? Via multiplication. Right? So here we can do this. 5 divided by 15, that's 1 over 3, times x to the third, and x to the second becomes x to the fifth on top. You can simplify this as just x to the fifth divided by 3. Same thing with C. Split the numbers from the letters. You have negative 45 divided by 15. Then we have x to the third. We have x2 and x to the 7. Well, we can do this, right? So we already know. So we know. Let's do the negative 45 over 15. That is negative 3 over 1. Here, let's do the bottom first. So we have x squared and x to the 7. That becomes x to the 9, right? We rewrite everything. We can bring this up if we want. Okay, this becomes x to the negative 9 and an x to the power 3 on top. Then it becomes x to the negative 6, because 3 plus negative 9 is x to the negative 6. But we don't ever write it as a negative. Do you see that? It's negative 6. So we have to bring it down. Okay? We have to bring it down. So here it comes down, so it should look like negative 3 over 1 times 1 over x to the positive 6. So you could simplify this. So negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. On the bottom is just x to the 6th power. Right? There you go.